All right, welcome to the final of the... Oh, I need to get rid of that. The final of the Classic Sonic 100% playthroughs for now. Maybe I'll do Sonic CD and stuff later. That's my mod order, if you want to check that out. And we're going to be doing our last one, Sonic 3 with Knuckles. Go ahead and just fast forward it. You can outright skip them, but I like to still show them just for fun. We haven't seen Knuckles in a while because, folks really wanted to see him early on in the 100% playthroughs. Fun to be at the end. I wanted to save the canonical ending of the series for last. Just for fun. Knock, knock, it's Knuckles. Here he comes. I know, I'm really big on the theming. The thematic way to end. I'm like, Knuckles, I don't Knuckles. Wow. Profound. Sonic Adventure never happens. This is where the series ends. Where's your prediction? Lima? You are probably on mobile, would be my guess. So, I'll make a prediction for special stages after this. I guess Amazon's here too, but I would imagine Amazon's on mobile as well. Oh, you can? Do special stages first try. Oh. If you guys could do a predict for all special stages first try, I'd appreciate it. We can get a gamba going. There also is something different about the footage. I don't know if you guys will notice. No one noticed yesterday, so we'll see. U5 and encoder? The encoder overloading, I think they're running at as administrator. Actually helps quite a bit with that encoder overloading problem. You noticed in the Unleash VOD? Notice what? You fixed the green issue! Yay! Somebody noticed. I did. Jace, I didn't see your message. Are you, like, playing Dread on Dread mode for your first playthrough? Yeah, if you check the other VODs, like the Knuckles got a green Chaos Emerald and the homing attack reticle in Unleashed were messed up. Here's the reason for it. So, I'm gonna go into a little mansplain territory, but why not? I mean, we're just doing Blue Sphere. It's not like you guys haven't seen this before. Is that with OBS, so I'm gonna go from bottom to top with explaining it. So, OBS has two things. It has scenes and it has sources. Sources are like the actual things that you are capturing on your computer. So like me capturing the game is a source. Me capturing my mic is a source. Me capturing the game audio is a source. A scene is just a collection of sources. Now what I do is in order to make it to where I can switch games really easily on stream, so like if I switch from PO6 to Unleashed or Unleashed to Sonic 3 or whatever, I have it set up to where the scene you're watching right now actually has a nested scene with the game. So I have another scene that just has the game set up with the aspect ratio and like filters and everything that I want, like set up on there. So that way, no matter what my scene looks like, the game will be in the proper spot. And what happened is, you know, people were saying like, hey, Stelmo, did you check like a color filter? Or like, do you have a chroma key enabled? And what I was doing is I was checking the source, like the sources on my game scene. I was like, there is literally no filter. I've never added a chroma key for this. Turns out I had a chroma key for green on the nested scene. Don't know why, but it was there. But I never thought to check it because I was like, oh, it's a problem with the game source. I guess I should probably check the game scene. But am I masculine enough to mansplain? I guess that's your decision. I've been told I'm a dude, bro, so. Yeah. Long story short, skill issue on my part with OBS. The hell is mansplaining? Mansplaining? I'll mansplain in order to mansplain. Mansplaining is just being overly verbose with your explanation when a person, like, thinks that you should know what you're talking about. Yeah, go for it, Doomorph. If it's not short bait, I mean, I don't really care. I like making shorts, so the more clips I have are always welcome to me. Ooh, messed up. It was men explaining things? No, it's when men explain things. So, like, if your girlfriend asked you, oh, like, unwarranted explanation, I guess, is the answer. Like, if like, Haley were to ask me, like, why did you put this thing in the dishwasher? And then I go on, like, a 5-minute explanation about why I need the thing in the dishwasher. Is that? It's generally considered, like, connotative. It's like, what, am I stupid? You don't know? Now, granted, I'm biased because I am a dude, and I do mansplain. Is that, like, I don't know what you know? So, like, I just go from the start. My dad is pretty bad with mansplaining as well. I try to interject him as much as I can, just being like, I already know this part, Dad. Like, just, you know, get to the part that I need to know. I try to ask him extremely specific questions so that he doesn't go into it. Double your explanation and give it to the next person. How do rewards with predicts work? I think it's just like how actual betting works. So, like, if you put in... The more you put into the pot, the more you tend to get out from the payout. If you win. So, like, if 3 people all put in 100 rings against 100 rings and they win, they'd each get, like, 33 rings. But if a person puts in 200 rings and the other people only put in 50, the person who put in 200 rings would get more out of the pot against whatever they got. It's just the ratio of rings you put in is the ratio you receive. You win the bet. I'm doing well, Malik. There's a war on masculinity. I don't know. I guess if I wanted to have a spicy hot take, I think a lot of the problems that I hear often talked about by people who are not straight men, they kind of sound like archaic problems. I'm not saying they don't exist in like specific situations, but I feel that most dudes at this point are like beyond that, if you catch my drift. Like, I think I have that situation happen a lot in like one of my old friend groups where it was like sometimes, like, some people's, like, if they invited girls over or something, the girl would go into, like, a long tirade about feminism or whatever, and we're all just sitting there like, we know. Like, we're already on your side, bro. Like, telling us the problem doesn't change anything. Like, I already know, man. I already support you. And that's just kind of annoying to me. Be like, oh, you're the problem. And it was like, how am I the problem? I literally support you. She woman-splained feminism to you. Why is Knuckles so shiny? One of the mods I'm using, Jason, is called Slightly Better Knuckles. That makes his color match better. I mean, I wasn't explaining any of that to get a rise out of anyone. I'm more brought that up because it's like, that's the reason why, like, mansplaining is a thing and things like that. What's up, Player A? Am I staying hydrated? You know, I haven't had a hydrate prediction or redemption in a while. Well, for whatever reason, in the original Sonic 3, Knuckles' crest is tan. Posture check and a hydrate. Remember, those are for everyone. The Doom and Doom Morph, double Doom. Now we just need Devil Doom to show up. Got no water? Time to go get some, Ninja Chameleon. No, because you eat lunch soon? All the better time to get water so you can wash it down. Team Doomsday. I have a schedule. Wait, you have to drink water? I drink water after lunch? Is there like a reason for that? I mean, I guess that's too personal, but... my schedule is I drink water when I'm thirsty, so... The autism makes it to where you can't drink water? What if you drink extra water? Or is that, like, disaster? I'm actually asking. I'm not trying to be a dick. You get ill from too much water? Wait, what? Like, do you have it scheduled to where you have to drink a certain amount of water? I drink too much at one time. Okay, so it's like, you did it once, never again? Interesting. Died of too much water, it's called drowning. I mean, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say most people's cause of death by water is not from drinking too much water. I mean, I've definitely drank water to the point where I can feel it sloshing around in my stomach, and that definitely sucks, but... being allergic to water is real and extremely unfortunate. It is the echidna, Proto. Okay, so it's a specific amount. That makes more sense to me. "100% the last Blue Spheres level? No thanks. I mean, if I do Sonic Mania, I'll have to perfect all the bonus stages, right? So, and all of those stages include these, so. On this Blue Sphere planet. I'm Knuckles, so I should be able to do this. I guess I can do it this way. Circle water? Wait, what's circle water? What? I'm learning so many new things today. Like throughout the series? I mean, Blue Sphere kind of seems the most normal. Like I'd be able to move around in Blue Sphere the most. I'd also be surrounded by orbs. That actually sounds like Lima's favorite house. Well, the grapple points for Doom Morph are literally called Morph Balls. Like, that is their name. Which is pretty cool. Special stages had names? Wait, like the Blue Sphere stages all have unique names? I always thought they were 1 through 7. Who's grappling what? You. Wait, this is... Oh, right, we're Knuckles. I can't get it until... Unless you do some shenanigans to get into Sonic's Angel Island, too. Yeah. Who's grappling what? You! Doom Morph. You grappled the Morph Balls in Shadow Generations. Survival marathon of Blue Sphere? That would be wild. I don't think I'd get very far. The only reason I'm good at Blue Sphere is because of the 14 special stages. Like, when I play the extra stages in Mania, not good. Your name would have been a spoiler? Why was your name Doom Morph before the game came out? Ugh! All according to plan. Where's the... Oh, is this the beginning of the stage? Did I forget to grab them? Are they over here? There they are. Oh, I definitely thought I had to grab the red orbs in Blue Sphere with Knuckles. I didn't read the text, and I was just like, oh, I'll grab the red spheres, because I'm red. And then, of course, you grab the yellow spheres with Tails, because he's yellow. What do I do if someone's name is a spoiler or is offensive? I mean, if their name is offensive, I would be very surprised as to how they got through Twitch's censoring, but I'd probably just ban them. I mean, if it was a spoiler, I wouldn't know unless somebody told me. Because I didn't know anything about the Doom powers for Shadow Gens. I knew that Shadow was going to get wings, but I didn't know the extent of it. Oh, I have to turn them red so they look like Knuckles. Well, then what's Sonic's excuse? I think you can just stand... Oh, whatever. I would say, I think you could just stand on the side of that and get some hits in, but whatever. Sonic hates himself. Oh, come on. Oh. Wasn't quite on the edge. Sonic is colorblind. Maybe he is, I don't know. Isn't green eyes an indication of some sort of color blindness? Or like hazel eyes? Hey, he's just a big fan of Santa Claus. Maybe that's why he and Knuckles get along so well. Knuckles looks like Santa Claus. Possibly. I saw Morph and here we are. What's the history? Have you always been Doommore? Oh yeah, also we finally get to see, I have a mod enabled that gives Knuckles custom super and hyper sprites. He should also have the hyper palette when we get to that, but I really like how his custom super sprite looks. And, well, the hyper sprite's the same as the super sprite, so. One year of watching soon. Hey, let's go. Thanks for the support, man. Oh, you're gonna see in a moment here. Unless I fail the prediction. Oh, I messed up the route. Hey, got all the Chow's emeralds. Like a week before GDQ? Nice. Now Knuckles can be Super Knuckles. Yay. Doom's Eye, I see. Well, that's, can I get up here with Knuckles? I think that route is basically you need Tails' flight. Maybe with the speed of, like, Super Knuckles I could get up there, but... I have played Ultimate Flash Sonic. I, in fact, played it for the month of Shadow. For Cosmic's birthday. Because he wanted the advanced games, but, Shadow isn't in any of them. And I needed Shadow. Here's our Super Sprite. Looks pretty good, methinks. Oh, there goes my electric shield. I like his gliding, too. A little visual flair. After I beat this stage, I'll see, since we're directly seeing it, I'll see if I can find who the mod author is. Yeah, this with the hyper palette is gonna look super cool, hopefully. I don't think going that way is. Nice. Are you on lunch, Haley? I've got a question for you. Would you be willing to come on stream and answer it? It's not anything terrible. I would like the explanation of what mansplaining is from a non-fan. Okay. What's up, Orkino? My favorite cereal? Honey Bunches of Oats is pretty good. There you go. Mansplain from a certified woman. Oh, I didn't hear her. She said that it's aggressively over-explaining something simple. With a you're dumb connotation added on top of it. Yeah, she didn't talk close enough to the mic. That's okay. Only one of us can be the professional around here. How can you clone Bonzo 719 times? Good question. I mean, he's a golden retriever. They're basically all clones of each other anyway. Did I mansplain how to use the mic? I was thinking about it, but that would have been funny. But the moment passed by the time I thought about doing that. Mansplain Sonic? I don't think I'm big enough of a fan of Sonic in order to properly mansplain. I'd probably get a lot of details wrong. Yeah, the Super Knuckles Sprite looks really good. Yeah, I'm basically white bread, but can have a little bit of... I could be like Italian urban cheese, like that bread from Subway, occasionally, but I'm mostly just white bread. I looked at probably 4 or 5 different Super Tails sprites. Didn't like any of them. I thought that they made him too flat. They didn't give him like a powerful stance. And he like flew way too low to the ground. So I opted to not use him. Make Subway fall from the sky? I don't know if I can do that. Be cool if I could though. I would also enjoy having some free food. I'd probably say he's green. Yeah, that's true. I wish. It's true. It's like if you asked me to enjoy one of your mods, Murray, I just can't. Because they're awful. My favorite game from 1994? I wonder. No, I didn't see the Mario Kart Direct. Sadly, I don't think I'm going to have the funds to be able to get the Switch 2 on launch. We'll see, though. I mean, the launch is a couple months away, and things can change overnight, so... Oh, it was a mess? Were there a bunch of, like, technical hiccups and stuff? I know the whole world's gonna be like, oh man, I really wanted to see Stelmo 98 play Mario Kart World on launch day, but unfortunately, I don't think that'll happen. Damn it! I was hoping he'd go for the up one. Direct just Mario Kart mansplaining? Maybe. Mansplaining's an interesting concept on the internet, since most folks who frequent the internet are male and tend to enjoy when things are over-explained. I mean, look at my exhaustive look at PO6 video. Just egregiously over-explaining PO6 for about an hour and a half. He's just mansplaining Mario Kart 8, really? You could. Well, in my experience with girls, pretty much if you don't know if they know something, and you try to explain it, regardless of how you sound when you're explaining it, it's gonna be mansplaining and mean. It's my experience. So whenever I start like going into explaining something to Haley, I always ask, how much do you know about this? And then adjust my explanation accordingly. Because no matter the tone, I'm always the bad guy. Well, I'd rather get to the explanation quicker. I mean, at least for me, I'm not assuming they are stupid. I'm assuming that they don't know, like, anything about the thing I'm talking about. It doesn't make them stupid. Because I remember having that happen in, like, college. Like, girls I literally just met, I would, like, start explaining something and be like, wait, you don't think I know that? It's like, dude, I don't know. I met you 5 minutes ago. I don't know what you know. Asshole. I got a lot of those. Oh, shit. Is this back? It's on. Carnival Night's literally free with Knuckles. I don't know what I'm wasting my time about. You have to see the prediction to its end? Well, you probably got another 45 minutes to an hour. I would say, especially if you're thirsty and you have to go in order to drink water, then just go. You can leave it open. You can leave the stream open, so you'd still get the payout. And then also watch the VOD later to see what happened. Or skip through it. Wow, man. What's on the thumbnail of my last video? Yeah, I thought it just hurt you from the bottom. I didn't know it crushed you. Am I gonna game over? Maybe that should have been the prediction. I mean, Knuckles is the hard mode of 3 and K. I mean, not for the Giga Chad. I didn't get crushed there. That is the true Sonic 3 experience. The thing that was supposed to crush me didn't crush me. Oh yeah, the let me look it up real quick. Super Knuckles Sprite 3 A.I.R. I think it's this one. Yes, it's this one. This is the Custom Super Knuckles Sprites mod by the King of Checkers, and Emmy. Yeah, bye. Disc on your PC, exclamation mark help can assist you with that. In Act 1 of this stage? Ah! The best part is that you can still take the Sonic route with Knuckles. And then the level becomes really long. It's super awesome. Well, you could see through my incredible display of skill how to defeat the boss in Act 1. I kind of enjoy that with the Knuckles route in this stage. They were just like, yeah, we'll give you a freebie. Like, thanks, guys. Oh, did I go the wrong way? I'm really worried. No, I went the right way. Oh boy, this is gonna be like Sonic 1. A satisfying cold feeling down the throat. Lucky. You just have to arouse the boss in Act 1, and then it hits itself. Hey, that's what happens. cold feeling down the esophagus. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm Knuckles. I could have just jumped. Whatever. Knuckles look cooked? I agree. Oh yeah, I didn't take the thing, so the spring doesn't appear. Oh. That's awkward. All right. Oh, look at that. I forgot about the up sprite. The up look sprite looks really nice. Thankfully, this mini boss is so nice and stays where I can hit it. For the most part. I think it like flies up later. His super form from Heroes looks cooler. Orb. The super shield. And if only Sonic could do that in his other boss fights, right? Would have made those a lot easier. Do 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 do. I learned from watching speedruns that you can jump off of those and still get the height. So now I try to do it every time. Ice Level's always got that good music. Rude. Ugh. Scary penguins. There's another ring box somewhere, I think. There's some rings right here. Oh, 49, come on. Ah, there we go. Oh yeah, that's right, it's snowing, because of the weather mod. Baked mac and cheese for lunch? Let's go, dude. Baked mac and cheese is legit. What's up, East Coast Booty Killer? Welcome back. Knuckles? Yes. I think you're right. There's a big ring in the water. Maybe I just wanted to be regular Knuckles, you know? None. I don't believe in demons. Oh yeah, considering Unleashed Recompiled is like a 2025 PC port versus the very... the not rudimentary, well I guess rudimentary by today's standards. Oh, no way, dude. The thing made in 2025 is way better than the thing made in 2008. Who would have thunk? Launch base? Why, but just like the colors and the music? It's got that attitude. What's up, Zen? How's it going, bud? Happy Thursday. Now what are we gonna do on Tuesdays and Thursdays? Speaking of Unleashed, I looked at all of the achievements, and I think I'm gonna have it as a sub-goal for the subathon that I still need to make the poll for what weekend we're doing it, is to have a Sonic Unleashed all achievements run. Well, not a run. It would take... I bet it would probably take 2 weeks to do. I mean, I guess... Well, I mean, I have no reason to ask the question. The obvious answer is because you want to, so never mind. Does Advance 3 have achievements? Yeah, I know it's like all stages, all medals. Oh, it would be all S ranks, wouldn't it? That kind of changes my mind a little bit. S rank Werehog? That would be a channel killer right there. Maybe I'll do just all collectibles or something then instead. The achievements popping up give me dopamine though. Yeah. We're gonna do all achievements except for the Werehog ones. Oh yeah, Retro Arc, maybe. Or not Retro Arc, but like retro achievements. Wow, the Dooms. For shame. I can't believe you'd commit that kind of heresy. Hello, Sigma Rizzle Riz. Dooms having a smoke effect? Do they? My opinion on Knuckles, he's red. And that opinion is fact. You're rolling the wrong way. Whatever. Do 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 do. About when he's pink? Awful. Absolute tragedy. Worst character in the series. Oh, I don't have super form to do this. Gonna take a lot of hits here. I'd be really curious to see this boss hitless without the super forms. No! Pink is just light red though? I mean... everything's just different saturation of black, you know? Wow. Or is black the absence of color, or is white the absent, and white all the colors? I think it's the other way around. At least, computer-wise. Oh, I'm so dead again. This is why Knuckles is the hard mode. White in terms of light, black in terms of pigment. Gotcha. Well, that's what I mean. Are we talking about light? Or are we talking about pigment? I would say in this case, we're talking about pigment. Well, isn't that the thing in science, though? That it's like, if something is red, it's not actually red. It just reflects the color red. So the object is actually every color except for red. There's some shit like that. I think that was a Magic School Bus thing. Well, considering this is a game on my screen, I would go with pigment over light. Because when something has no saturation, I think it becomes white. I don't know. I have PaintNet open right now. Let me actually check that. Maybe it's the other way around. Let's see. Saturation. Saturation. Well, I guess it becomes gray, but gray's just dark white. Checkmate. Yeah, that's what printers have. Some bidded. Let's go. Thanks for reading that for me, Amazon. No, all the weather you see is the weather mod. There's no weather anywhere in 3K normally. Unless you count Angel Island being on fire weather. Nope. That's California weather. Are California jokes still tasteless? I don't remember. Because I know when the fires in California happened, I got a bunch of comments on the GDQ run saying that the joke didn't age well. Is it fine to say that again? Asking for the next run. We'll do a bonus room just so Big Arm is easy. Had my fair share of deaths on phase 1 or act 1's boss. The phase 1 boss. Whether it's cold or hot. Well, cold doesn't exist. Cold's just the absence of hot. The absence of energy. It's still too soon. I'll have to ask them, because that's what I did last year, is I asked, like, the GDQ staff if it was okay to make a joke about California being on fire. I'll probably ask them again if PO6 is in this year. And then adjust accordingly. Stop mansplaining weather? I thought it was the assumption that you were stupid. I didn't say anything. So really, mansplaining is just a reactionary thing. It's if you're offended by my explanation. It's mansplaining. But if you're not, then it's not mansplaining. I see. I don't remember that in VeggieTales. All I remember is when Bob the Tomato would do the Jim thing from The Office and look at the camera. Something seems a little bit off about Big Arm? What do you mean? He's big. And he has arms. What's up, anything at all? I have not played Sonic Time Twisted, no. Homophones? What about homophones? Yeah, it doesn't have the Big Arm music. I'm sure there's a mod that re-adds the Big Arm music into Knuckles' fight. I have not played Sonic Unleashed for Java, no. Alright. Oh, well, I guess this is Knuckles' playthrough, so we didn't miss anything by skipping that cutscene. That was a force of habit right there. Alright, 7 more to go. Of course, of all the cutscene speed-up editions, this one isn't sped up. Weird. Because I have another mod. So, like, normally you can speed up cutscenes in 3NK, or 3 A.I.R. But not all of them. And then there's a mod called Cutscene Speed-Up Editions that makes it to where you can do basically every single cutscene. Except for that one. Big arms over Doomsday Zone? Nah, dude. Doomsday Zone clears easily. Yeah. Watching the Super Emeralds form are important. Oh, the homophone Coco from VeggieTales, I see. Is the song... What even is the song in Superstars with the dragon boss? I've only fought him one time. I never want to do it again. Oh yeah, I was talking about the OSD. The stream is great podcast material. That's good. I'll start putting it under my my podcast section of YouTube. Because you can do that with your channels, is like have a podcast section now. Like how you have the video shorts. Maybe one day I'll start the podcast, or restart the podcast, technically. Ooh. Damn. How do you do that? I don't remember. But like I see it on some YouTube channels. I think maybe when you upload a video, you mark it if it's a podcast or not. I've already got enough on my plate, and I'm not very good at it, so I don't think I want to add another thing to not be very good at. I'd rather get good at something first. Hey, what's up, Mayonnaise? Welcome to the stream, dude. Like, why should you not be good at things? But would you watch a bad podcast? I don't know if that'd be funny. I think that'd be more infuriating. Yo, Amazon, you cameoed in a short. Came out. I would have been yours. I mastered these. Mastered what? If I was truly a master of this craft, I'd be significantly more successful than I am right now. But that doesn't mean that, like, I'm bad at what I do right now. I just know that I can do a lot better. Which is why I do things as often as I do, so that I can pay down that debt of not knowing how to be good and actually be good. Well, I mean, being egotistical has zero benefit. Or it just makes people like you less. And I like being liked, shocker. So, broke the ego a while ago. Not that I don't have spurts of egotism. Oh, come on. What was that for? It was for the reaction, is what it was for. The most egotistical streamer known to man? Well, no, because it doesn't matter, because if I actually do something cool, like get a record, I immediately get knocked down anyway. So, basically no point in celebrating. That was a joke, by the way. Does it fry your brain because the song is so good? You want us to just constantly glaze? That would be extremely out of character for this particular chat. So, I'd find it strange. I'm a big words of affirmation guy, otherwise known as being a pussy, so I need that external validation. Where did the name Stelmo come from? So, back when I first streamed PO6, Chaos came down from the heavens and said, "You shall continue to stream this game, and you shall be called Stelmo." That's how it happened. Only benefit is not making people like you. Was that? No, I have one more. Right here. Your story, I was there. Yeah, see? Eyewitness account. The one next to your name because you voted in the predicts. The first choice, therefore one. Why did he choose you? There's someone better? You could have chosen Philip. You know what? That's a good point. Philip does exist. He only does Shadow, though. Philip isn't a bot. He is Swedish, though. Shadow's all that matters. The Sonic team, yeah. Shadow Generations is just like the Mega Man Zero equivalent for Sonic. They were like, yeah, we have Sonic, but like, what about this guy? Oh, come on, Lima. It's true. Unfortunately, it's true. That's a fair delete in any other situation. Is that it? No. I have two more? You should come up with backstory lore for your viewers. Give them backstories. But you guys aren't interesting. So, like... But what about Super Mikey Gamer? Or all dollar signs, it's true. Shout out to all my lurkers and chatters and dollar sign VOD. Now I just seem like an asshole. You're more interesting than me? Old man? Is the one thing more interesting about you is that you like Frontiers? Oh, man. Wait, I was told that I make dumb jokes about Unleashed, so should I just switch back to making dumb jokes about Frontiers? No, it's just the one that I like to poke fun at. Like how you called me old man. Hey, but I mean the comment strategy worked because it got my attention. How do I get back? There's a way to get back to the start with Knuckles. Oh, maybe just going left. Works pretty good. Yo, what's up, Esther? Is it 4 p.m. again? In Australia, certainly. American, Australia, Britain. It's 5 p.m. Let's go. Do you have like a night shift or are you on break? Or is this just how it be? It's true. I did have a big surge of validation yesterday, though. Is that I was doing some, like, races and labbing a PO6 with Kariru and Rev. And Rev was talking about how, like, their process of learning the new version of PO6, or the current version of PO6, I guess. And how they talked about how much of a crutch the high jump was in 4.6. And how much cooler it is to run the game now that we don't just have it to solve every problem. And I was like, yeah. They saw the light. Sonic Dash better than Generations? Similar gameplay style, yeah. I see it. That's what I've been waiting for. About time. Down here. It's down here. Yeah. I always forget. I found like a really simple route to this special ring from the first one, and I've just completely forgotten it. I don't think I did it any time in any of these runs. Oh, what? A moment of validation. No, Enforcers, you do need the boost, because there are enemies in the way. I mean, I would say I agree with that. That 3 and K and Mania are, pretty good. I'd also put Sonic 2 up there. Sorry, I got a announcement ping. What's the next sub goal? Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize we met the sub goal. Let's go. Oh, no hyper. Oh, no hyper. Did you lose? If you doubted, yes. That was a while ago with Usual Pie sub. Oh, I have 50 rings. Yeah, let's go. He's so colorful. I have a Sonic opinion to meet. Yeah, so you guys get to collectively... We'll do it when I'm playing a more interesting background game. Because the shorts do better if there's like PO6, Unleashed, Shadow Gens, pretty much any 3D Sonic game in the background over the 2D game. So you'll have to remind me, probably tomorrow. So we'll do the Sonic opinion tomorrow. Let's see. Do you... Change that. I will change this. There we go. Any game no 2D sucks, yep. This generation only cares about that 3D, yeah. I would love to do an Odyssey playthrough. That'll probably be a sub-goal for that. We are gonna do, like, sub-goal voting, like we did for the 24-hour stream from you guys. So you'll get to recommend stuff. That means we, Murray gets all the recommendations. All the good recommendations. Yo, no cap? You like Odyssey? Isn't there Odyssey co-op? Like how there's Mario 64 co-op? I guess that would be emulator only, though. I don't know what emulators exist for the Switch anymore. Dude, I want to play 3D. I have never played Mario 3D Land. And it's so tempting. Yo, Mango! LMAO! Thank you so much for the 10 tier 1 subs. You should have saved those for the subathon next month. Make that 2 opinions? The 20 sub goal wasn't 2 opinions. Or the for 20 sub goal was LMAO. So, LMAO! There's your sub goal. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted, though. I appreciate it so much. Like you might be taking the piss with some of these sub goals. Well, I don't want to have sub goals now when we're going to have a whole subathon later. I mean, you guys get sub goals. There's really successful streamers that literally just have a count on screen. Like, that's literally it. It's no goal. It's no anything. They just pick a number and just have it there. Yeah, I'm going to be putting a... I'm going to be doing more of an announcement once I get an actual weekend date for it, but we're going to start it on Friday. There's probably going to be a week cap on it, but I imagine it'll probably just be all weekend. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted, though, Mango. That really means a lot, genuinely. Let me go ahead. Oh, I didn't want to do that. No, I do not want to open all 7 things. That's awful. Shout out to all the lurkers who are here. I took a peek-see at the view count. Normally with 2D Sonic, the views are pretty low, but thanks to everyone who's here right now. Let's see. I need to get back. I should have kept Stream Elements open. Stream Element. Thanks, Violus. I'm And then we'll make the sub goal. Perfect. All right. Let's get gaming. You sure it was funny? Hey, I'm glad you liked it. Thanks for shilling it for me, Violus. Amazon's featured in it, so it had to be funny. I do want to take another look at the multiplayer. Angry Zor's been doing a lot of updates. Nice Photoshop skills? Wait, for what? What did I Photoshop? Oh, with Black Doom on Thanos? Thank you. I do what I can. Graphic design is my passion, real deal. So, glad you took notice of it. Oh, you were being genuine, by the way? Oh. Thanks. I guess. I mean, I've just made so many shorts that have done things like that so many times that it just doesn't feel like anything to me. So I thought you were memeing. It's also very rare I get a genuine compliment about something, so not that rare. Replace the artistic in PO6 with autistic representation. What? What is considered the artistic in PO6? I'm confused. I don't think... There's nothing changed. Yeah, Knuckles just can't. There's a kappa for sarcasm, but a lot of people don't use kappa, so I just kind of have to take it for what it's worth. Use my general Stelmo 98 chat room knowledge. Oh no, I'm trapped. I mean, I would think that Big's A action would just be like the belly flop from Heroes. Yeah, I'm using the custom Super Hyper Knuckles sprites alongside a Hyper palette for Tails and Knuckles mod. Would he have a passive? I'd say floating on water, maybe? I don't think that'd really be that useful, though. He doesn't have any stars, though, sadly. I thought I had a mod that gave him stars. Maybe I'll check that. I think it's two separate mods for Hyper Knuckles to have stars and for Hyper Tails to have stars. But stars for Hyper Tails removes the flickies, because I think sprite limitation or something like that. Well, maybe not for 3 air. I don't know what the actual reason is. I'll give it a check, though. Oh, you guys didn't get to see Knuckles do his cool pose. What's this mod called? Which mod? Hyperstars for Nux, that's what it is. I don't think that messes up Tails, but we already did Tails, so... doesn't really matter. Welcome to Bitrate Crunch the Zone, baby! I'm now about to look insanely attractive because you can barely see me. Hyper Big could fish Eggman out of the cockpit. It looks great in the YouTube video, though, I promise. That's what I'm made of. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's true. I mean, Murray is on the campaign to remove my head from as many videos as possible, so... Yeah, I know, I said the title of a Sonic song. What's up, King of Hearts? Welcome back. It wasn't a joke, it was what I wanted to say. I feel like that's the only Crush 40 song I could accidentally say. Maybe His World, I would say. Like, oh, we're living in his world. And then the chat would erupt into His World lyrics. You know, I do get asked, occasionally. I wouldn't say, like, often or frequently. Like, what do you recommend for new streamers? Is if you're doing Sonic, just, like, say song titles of Crush 40 songs, and then you'll have the chat erupt into lyrics. I mean, Pog and Peas. Oh, isn't the like the one time you remove a man's head the only time you remove it? I don't think we have the technology to sew it back on. That's pretty much every single community, Violus. We're just in the Sonic community. Literally confirmation bias. Yeah, guys, oh, I am a Knight of the Wind, hurdy-her. Would it not just be Blurmo? That tends to be what the chat comes up with. Any A.I.R words really bring out the Southern in me. Blur. They seem more vocal about it because Twitter is the hub, which is literally the website that, like, optimizes the fuck out of words. Thought the hub was the hub? Fair enough. There may or may not be a lot of Sonic content on that, too. What U.S. Southern is like? Guns? Oh, wait, why can't I? Oh, you can't restart if you die. Interesting. My face is back. No, you gotta see me now. Woo! All according to plan. Guns, cowboys, biscuits and gravy. I love biscuits and gravy. And they kind of talk like this. It's really hot. Everyone's Catholic and hates gay people. Is it home make your own biscuits? I mean, of all dreams, that one's pretty easy to achieve. Like, go get yourself some flour and... I'm trying to think, what else is biscuits? If you want to make buttermilk biscuits, then get some flour, get some buttermilk. What, Omega Lol's face? There is, we do also have Omega Lol, I'm pretty sure. Philip added it. Getting them just right. Well, in order to succeed, you gotta fail. Yeah, I like the robot. It's nice having the hyper stars on Knuckles. It makes me happy inside. Sonic movie Sonic? Cool. That's level design in a Sonic game? Cool. Oh no, I did not want to do this. Getting speed shoes in a super or hyper form is painful. Have I ever been hyper? Like hyperactive? When I was younger, probably. Or, had way too much caffeine. I drank a Celsius one time. I drank a full one and was tweaking out for a bit. Just does not give a fuck. I mean, if you walk in and go, Sonic Lost World has the best level design, I mean, what do you want me to say to that? No, you, fuck you! I don't care. Yo, thanks, Nightbot. Oh. Duh, Celsius. Got it. No, I actually have no idea why it's called the Celsius, but... It's sensible only for cooking? Well, what makes Fahrenheit more sensible for temperature? But the only reason that Celsius seems weird is because Fahrenheit exists. Like, if only Celsius existed, then it wouldn't be weird. I mean, I guess technically Fahrenheit is better because it, like, the difference between a degree in Fahrenheit is smaller than a degree in Celsius, so it's more accurate, but... Awesome sauce sound. Or accurately depicts the temp. The numbers are arbitrary. How could it accurately depict? I am very confused by that statement. Well, yes, this set of arbitrary numbers accurately depicts what the temperature is like outside. Like, what? Zero to 100 scale inherently makes sense? Yes, just like Celsius. Yeah, I know 0 to 100 is based around the boiling point of water. What I'm not understanding is the argument that Fahrenheit is more sensible because it just is. I don't get that. Hot and cold are relative, though. So, like... Fahrenheit's better for the human condition? But it's like, if I grew up with Celsius, I would probably think that, like, 0 Celsius is just, like, kind of cold. Or, like, that 0 Celsius just is cold. Like, I just don't think it would be weird if Fahrenheit didn't exist, that Celsius would be weird. But that's what I'm saying, is that Celsius is only weird because if you grew up with Fahrenheit. That's what I mean. The only advantage Fahrenheit has over Celsius is that, like, it's, like, more accurate because the difference between a degree of temperature and Fahrenheit is less. Yo, Knuckles route? Can I get out of this? Zip me out. There we are. All according to plan. Communicate over Twitch chat? I mean, I'm just trying to think of, like, it's more accurate for depicting the weather. But the only reason that I think that 0 Fahrenheit is cold and 100 Fahrenheit is hot is because that's what I grew up with. Like, if I grew up with Celsius, I would think, like, oh, it's 0 Celsius outside, and I know exactly what temperature that should be. Like, what that should feel like. I agree. A 0 to 36 scale. Why is Celsius on a 0 to 36 scale? Ah, that's what you mean. But also, like, so yeah, I think we're saying the same thing in 2 different ways. Because Fahrenheit is less temperature increase and decrease per degree, it's, like, more accurate. At least how I see it, we're saying the same thing in 2 different ways. What's up, Nora? I get what you're saying. Ironically, one of the few things that, like, the way the US measures things is not in base 10. Rev, just the classic YouTuber, wants more customization in their temperature. Knuckles does look redder than normal Tails, you're correct. Because this is slightly better Knuckles is the mod I'm using. It gives him a redder tone and makes his crest white instead of the tan that it is in normal 3 and K. Well, because, like you're saying, like, the temperature outside would be, like, 300 Kelvin. I think in the extreme case, what you're saying makes a lot more sense, but between Celsius and Fahrenheit, I don't really think it matters. My oven's in Fahrenheit. Thank you very much. -2 and it sucks. Do you just keep finding recipes that are in Celsius? Put the 100 degree in the bag! Beat sucks even when I know in the conversion. Yeah, that's because it's not base 10. Easier numbers equals better. That's why if someone does like 100 days of Stardew Valley, or if they do a full year of Stardew Valley and make a video about it, they call it 100 days and not 112 days. Because human monkey brain likes simple number. Yeah, literally eviscerate him from the timeline. Oh, I don't have any rings. Well, this is gonna go super well, probably. Yeah, this fight's pretty cool. I did not. Can you mansplain the ring system to me, please? Oh, those are cool sound additions. I haven't done the Knuckles fight yet with the sound additions mod. I love Stardew Valley. So is that the argument, Mango, that like Fahrenheit is better because it's more accurate? Where like the roads could start freezing if it was like 2 degrees Celsius, but with Fahrenheit it's like if it's 32 degrees, you know those roads are gonna be frozen. Is that what you mean? I mean, he's a metal Sonic, so it's not that far-fetched. Well, wouldn't the roads freeze at exactly 32 as well? I mean, because it's literally the same. Did I read your message wrong? You don't agree with 0 to 100 is better because the numbers are round. But then, am I missing some point here? Because then you said that, like, it's better in Celsius because the number is round. I'm confused. My error in my thought process. Hey, it happens. Don't worry about it. We all can't be me, because I know I never have lapse in judgment. I like Sonic 3. Therefore, I can't. I mean, it's literally a different scale. Like, it's just the scale. What scale you're familiar with. Like, I couldn't tell you what 15 degrees Celsius feels like, but I could describe, like, what 15 degrees Fahrenheit feels like, because that's how I've always measured temperature. However, I'm sure that folks that grew up with Celsius could very much easily explain to me what 15 Celsius feels like. Is one of my preferred temperatures. What's your favorite temperature, chat? I love how I've died so much in this run that this has taken the same amount of time as the other runs. Hey, we did it! I also have to pay out the prediction. Shout out to all the believers. Folks, that was the 100% Classic Sonic Trilogy series. I hope you enjoyed. I highly recommend checking the mods out that I showcased. At the beginning of Sonic 3 Air, I show every single mod that I'm using. Thanks to all of the mod authors. Team Forever for making Sonic 1 Forever, Sonic 2 Absolute. The mod authors of the Special Stage Retry mod. The authors of the Amy mod. And then the authors of all the mods that I use for Sonic 3 Air for this playthrough. It was an absolute blast. If you're watching the full video and somehow made it to the end and aren't comatose from all the classic Sonic, you've seen over the last however many hours this long this video is going to be. I really appreciate it. Glad you're here. And yeah, until next time, folks. Actually, you know what I am going to do is I'm going to finish out because I want you guys to see the Custom Super Knuckles end sprite. It looks really good. I don't have a command for my mod list, no. I just show it at the beginning of every single thing. Yeah, it was fun to do. I enjoyed it. Now I'm gonna need to find a new series to do on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I guess we are getting ever closer to possible GDQ runs, so streaming more PO6 wouldn't be bad. Sonic Unleashed recompiled all achievements. Obviously. Oh, but anyway. Folks on the YouTube, I'm trying to... Yeah, there we go. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.